Doesn't this bring chills to your hearing? Since the revolution in technology and the day-by-day upgrades, the automotive part is about going electric. Hell yeah, it's going to go on an electric energy diet. One of the things technology is giving us are electric cars, and many of us are really curious about them. What would they be like, the features, the speed, and everything about the cars? Well, I'm sure you're one of the curious cats like us. So today we're going to talk about electric vehicles coming out in the next 4 years. But before we begin, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss anything new on this channel. First on our list is the Aspark Owl, expected 2021. The top-notch Japanese inventor assured that the Aspark Owl hypercar will definitely be a lineup of the hypercars. The Owl claims to be coming with a unique torque vectoring system which produces 1,984 horsepower from 4 electric motors. Alongside this, the Aspark promises a 280 miles driving range with the 6.4 kilowatt lithium-ion battery pack. The Owl's claimed top speed is 249 miles per hour and it'll cost $3.2 million. Up next, we have the Audi A6 e-tron, expected 2022. At present, the Audi A6 e-tron is a concept, but Audi says it's close to what the production car will look like. Based on the scalable premium platform electric (PPE) architecture, the car can be widened, lifted, and lengthened for a variety of different EV models. It will likely be the first EV that we'll see on the PPE platform that embraces forthcoming electric Audis, and it will be sold alongside the gas-powered AC. The A6 e-tron concept, with a joint output of 469 horsepower, uses 2 electric motors. The large sedan could have as much as 400 miles of range on a single charge. Normally, all PPE vehicles have 800-volt charging power, and this big sedan could have as much as 400 miles of range on a single charge. Audi is set to unveil the 2024 Audi A6 e-tron production car late next year, before sliding it into dealerships sometime in 2023. Pricing, much expected, is far from set, but won't be surprised if the single motor AE6 e-tron price from the government incentive starts from $55,000. Have you heard of the BMW i4, expected late 2021? The BMW i3 and i8, BMW's first car, were based on wild, groundbreaking designs to make a statement. The coming brand in the electric sub-brand has far more prevailing styling, as aimed to be resembling the 4 Series Grand Coupe 4-door hatchback. BMW i4 has made it clear that it will have a 530 horsepower and an 80 kilowatt battery pack. However, the i4 with 150 kilowatt charging will recharge the battery up to 80% for the car's driving range as low as 35 minutes. The i4 should be expected to go on sale sometime in 2021. One of the upcoming electric cars is Bollinger B2, expected 2022. The Bollinger B2 pickup is coming in a Jeep Gladiator style with locking differentials, disconnecting sway bars front and rear, and up to 20 inches of ground clearance to seal off the road cred. It also has foldable and removable body panels. Now, you won't believe this, the B2 is set to feature both front and rear tailgates, a hydropneumatic suspension, geared axle hubs, and with the tailgate closed, it has the ability to carry 16-foot pieces of lumber. The B2 will cost $125,000, and the Bollinger is currently taking deposits for an expected 2022 on-scale date. Next up, we have the Hyundai Kona Electric, expected 2022. Sharing a platform with the Kia Niro EV, the Kona Electric comes equipped with a 201 horsepower motor and a healthy 258 mile range. Hyundai revamped the model for 2022, giving it a sleeker design, but no changes under the hood. They haven't said much about the updated version's cost. Up next is the Cadillac Celestiq, expected before 2025. The Cadillac Celestiq, like every oncoming GM vehicle, will also be on GM's Ultium battery platform. Cadillac also promises a driving range of 300 miles or even more. A similar system has been showcased from the GMC Hummer EV, which is the dual motor, all-wheel drive, and the 4-wheel steering. The Celestiq, which was teased last year as the company's electric 4-seat hatchback, also features a 4-panel smart glass that is capable of charging its degree of transparency over passengers. More details are coming soon, but the price will start around $100,000. The Cadillac has been a gem for decades. Let's see how it'll do in electro mode. Next up, Rivian R1T, expected 2021. The R1T comes with all-wheel drive, adjustable air suspension, ability to tow up to 11,000 pounds, and the capability of 3 autonomous driving capabilities. Rivian also made available 3 battery packs, which are 105, 135, and 180 kilowatts with ranges of 230, 300, and 400 miles respectively. Interestingly, Rivian made it known that brands rigged with the 180 kilowatt pack can hit 60 miles per hour in a super car-like 3.0 seconds. Rivian R1T is set to move to the marketplace in 2021 and will cost $69,000. The next car will give you quite the thrill. Ford F1 Lightning, expected 2021. With Ford's recent partnership with Rivian, Ford is set to manufacture an all-electric version of the F-150 pickup, to be named Lightning. To avoid alienating its main purchaser base, the company hopes it will be brawny enough while also attracting new customers that are interested in owning a pickup without the carbon footprint of gasoline engines. We expect the Ford F-150 pickup to be on sale in 2021 when Bollinger, Tesla, General Motors, and many others are also launching all their electric trucks. Ford has yet to provide more details about the F-150, but it was indeed a mind-blowing stunt for Ford as the electric F-150 tows 1 million pounds. Anticipate the unavoidable comparisons like Ford F-150's electric truck versus Tesla Cybertruck. Maybe the Tesla Cybertruck towed the entire Ford Corporation into gear. Tesla Cybertruck, expected early 2022. It's a massive understatement to say that the design of the Tesla Cybertruck is polarizing. The massive Cybertruck, weighing up to 9,000 pounds, made of steel and hubris in its production version. In less than a week after the Cybertruck's unveiling in November 2021, CEO Elon Musk has claimed that 200,000 prospective purchasers have made their deposits. With its dimensions similar to that of Ford's marketing-dominating F-150, its stainless steel unibody makes it an enthralling potential addition to the expected surfeit of EV pickup trucks. Set to be produced later in 2021, the introductory low-range version covering up to 250 miles is claimed to be priced at around $40,000. Mazda MX-30, expected 2022 or 2023. Mazda's first fully electric vehicle, the MX-30, is an eccentric crossover with rear half doors reminiscent of the RX-8 sports car. Confirmed for the US market, we think it will arrive sometime in late 2022. Initial specs show a tiny 35.5 kilowatt battery, which provides a short 125-mile driving range. In global markets, the MX-30 makes 144 horsepower from its front-wheel drive electric motor. Mazda has also talked about using a small rotary engine as a range extender for an EV, but hasn't detailed that powertrain for the MX-30 yet. Canoo pickup truck, expected 2024. Canoo is an electric automotive startup from California, and this is its pickup. For now, it's called Pickup Truck. The Canoo pickup claims 600 horsepower and 200 miles of range. It's smaller than what's typically found in the mid-size pickup segment, being 2 feet shorter than the Ford Ranger. Canoo says its pickup will be offered with a 6 to 8 foot pickup bed, and that will be available for pre-order mid-2021 with production starting in 2023. Lagonda All-Terrain, expected 2023. Aston Martin has relaunched the Lagonda, named as an all-electric luxury brand for the upper crust. Its wagon hull rides on the same platform as the Aston Martin DBX, which makes us wonder how close an electric DBX is from production. Aston boss Andy Palmer told us that he expects electric models to have performances similar to the brand's gasoline equivalents, and that he expects more than 300 miles between visits to the plug. Lexus EV SUV, expected 2022. Although Lexus is a little late to the party, the luxury brand has announced that it will eventually offer an EV drivetrain called Direct 4. It showcased an SUV prototype with the technology in 2022, with front and rear electric motors that produce 201 horsepower and 221 pounds of torque each. The total output is unknown. Although the prototype vehicles testing Direct 4 are likely very pre-production test mules, we expect the real thing to be a compact crossover that's close to the Lexus NX in size. Lotus Evija, expected late 2021. Lotus is planning on making another track-ready carbon fiber car, but in a twist, which makes it 1,254 pounds to foot of. It'll be all-wheel drive, make an absurd 1,972 horsepower, and will be an EV. Lotus is planning to call this monster the Evija, and only 130 will be made at the price of $2.1 million each. There's no word on what range can be expected, but Lotus claims that it can charge up to 80% in 12 minutes thanks to ultra-fast charging rates. Other track-ready goodies include a push rod and operated rear suspension and extensive aerodynamics bits that include a diffuser with a drag reduction system and an adjustable rear wing. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching.